Hi, everyone.
Hello. How's
Hello.
everybody doing?
Hello, Janet P.
Hello,
Oh,
Janet
she has to
P.
go. She has to go to work in 3 minutes
Oh
and can't
no.
stay.
Oh,
Wow.
Oh,
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
oh. Oh,
Some people
I
have to.
brought all
Oh
your
no.
journals to show everybody too, Janet. Just because you're awesome.
Yeah. She's very creative, person. Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at this.
Mm.
She got me a mask. She made me a mask to
Oh,
go over my KN95. Here is a card wrap where you can just
Wow.
fold your cards up to it and wrap them and tie them. And
Mhm.
then she sent me all of these journals,
Oh
oh,
and
my.
it was just as a thank you. I mean, who does that anymore? I mean,
Wow.
wow.
gosh, it was just so just wonderful. She,
It's amazing.
I don't know how you say her name. Is it Kaya? Ki Kai Kaya? Noel said bonjour in French.
Bonjour.
bonjour.
Bonjour. JR.
But I
Hello,
was just,
JR.
hello,
Katamansi.
T44 Chipo.
Yeah.
How are you today?
Melinda's here too. Melinda.
Melinda, Sister Melinda made me cry today.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah, she gave she I was catching up on some videos, and hers was at the top of the list, and whew, the visit with Jesus was something else. Thank
oh.
you, Melinda. Hi,
okay.
Cartomancy, Miss Keat. Oh, and I want to say something. Miss
Mm.
Charlotte sent me
Yeah,
the
Oh,
Sacred
yeah,
Earth Oracle.
yeah.
I
That's
got
what.
that
Yeah,
somewhere.
I love those cars too.
Oh, my, me too. Hi,
And
Got
we,
people,
I got them
Ali.
too.
people. You
I
got
got
You
them
them
got
too.
them
too?
too. Hey,
Yeah,
all three of us got them. Oh,
Yeah,
she's upside down. Yeah, all
yeah,
three.
I
yeah,
was.
they're
Ali,
amazing.
Ali from Heart and Soul Connected. That's where I got the. I learned from these cars, and I said, "Ooh,
Oh, they're
Yeah,
gorgeous. I mean,
yeah,
like I
they are.
said, I just like to sit there and look at them. I mean, I haven't even looked in the book, actually. I just sit there and look at the cars.
yeah." I've
They're
used them a couple of times when I was with Minnie and Kim. I was pulling those
Uh-huh.
cards out. So, but
Hi,
I
Sharon
still
Stipe,
I don't know them as well as Ali does. But hello, Sharon Sipe,
Andrea, Janet P, Shays Lamont.
Andrea. Hello.
Well, this is
Yep.
Sophie from Bright April Tarot, and she told me a few things about her life, and some of them were just fascinating. Um, the one I'm really interested in is the Air Cadets because I've
Yes.
never heard of that before.
Okay.
Never.
Well, there is an equivalent in the US, I'm certain of it. It's basically a paramilitary kind of organization that is
Uh-huh.
sponsored by the Department of Defense. And it's like 4-H or Scouts and Girl
Okay.
Scouts or Boy Scouts, but it's more in a military type of
Uh-huh.
um, atmosphere. And there are all kinds of things that you learn when you're part of that.
I would
And
love that so much more than brownies or Girl Scouts. That kind of thing I would have just really latched on to
oh,
because
yeah, there
oh,
was air, there's army, and then there's navy, because we have three different groups in the Department of Defense.
wow.
Army is like the Marines, if you will, and
Uh-huh.
or the Rangers, I should say.
Hmm.
And you, you know, sure, there's a military aspect of it, but I was introduced to music. I was band major for a little
Oh
while.
yeah, that is
Yeah,
fun.
I wasn't good. I wasn't a good band major, but you know, I learned a lot. You know, you learn a lot about leadership, about
Nice.
working in groups. My
Yeah.
boyfriend knew how to fly a planner and a plane before he knew how to drive.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm the one who taught him how to drive. And
Oh my God.
yeah, and the survival camp that I did was to become an instructor. So it was the same survival camp that actually the army goes through
Hmm.
their first, because they have several survival exercises. So it was the first one that the army goes through that I went through for 6 weeks. It was amazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Wow. I mean, and this is it. It's just in America, the Girl Scouts don't learn what the Boy Scouts do. It's more like we sell cookies and we sew things. And I just I think it would, or okay, all the years ago when I was in brownies and
Yeah.
Girl Scouts and everything, it was more like home ec with kind of a little bit of a backyard barbecue style
Yeah.
thing. And oh man, I just really really would have loved the the paramilitary. Oh,
Yeah. It was
I'm jelly.
something.
I'm jelly.
It was a big aspect of my life. It still has an impact on me today.
I bet.
Um, yeah, yeah, it does. It was very formative, and I was in that for from the age of 12 to 19.
Uh-huh.
And because at 19, well, you get as soon as you're 19, you're no longer eligible to be part of it. You
Right.
can become an officer, and by doing that, you get into the reserve. And
Ah,
I couldn't do that at the time. But yeah, it was fun. It was really a lot of fun. Every summer, I had a summer camp, 2, 3, 6 weeks,
see,
and
I
then
love
8 weeks.
that.
Those were summer jobs.
Well, and it's so important to teach people how to work together and how to
Yes.
I mean to do the just normal citizen things that oh,
Yeah.
that's just kudos for Canada.
Yay! My father was one of the founding officers for the squadron I was a part of. He wasn't running the squadron at the time, but he was one of the founding officers. And yeah, it's it is it's something.
Wow.
I hope one of my nieces is gonna join because you learn a lot.
Mhm.
I learned a
You
kid should
do.
save my life.
Melinda
So
Dutcher, I'm making you a monitor. Just, I should tell you.
moderator.
Or yeah,
Yeah.
moderator.
Hi,
What did I
Moderator.
Sophie.
say? What did I say? Monitor.
Monitor, yeah. Monitor.
Moderator instead of monitor.
Uh,
Yes,
I
you
do
get to
that
be the
too.
hall monitor. You're the hall
oh,
monitor, and you can pass out detention slips.
look what my birthday did to my grandmother's card.
Oh
The
Oh my
no!
ball.
God.
He just did that now.
Oh
She chewed it.
no!
He ate a pair of
Oh
shoes earlier.
What?
well,
Yeah.
you now
Maybe it
was
needs
it
attention. That's why.
parakeets? No,
Oh.
no. I I think it might have been parakeets. Maybe it was something else. If they suddenly get destructive, they may have a deficiency in their diet. But that may have been parrots.
It could be parakeet, but parakeets are parrots.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, they're parrots. They're just the miniature ones.
The tiny one.
Yeah, the 2 ounces version.
Yeah.
I'll check that out. That makes sense. I'll check that out because he's eaten.
Hmm.
My mom gave me a pair of sandals last night. Well, I can no longer wear them.
Oh,
Oh,
He's
no.
2 ounces big. He's not even fully
yeah.
grown. How does he do that?
Yeah.
Anyway, that's Bebe. Hi, JR. Purple
Well,
Elephant Deb. I like that.
get your cards out for Sophie's bird.
Hey, put your cards in the safe. Jesus.
Well, yeah, yeah.
You know, a little safe
Oh,
there. You buy them, a little safe like that with a key. Put them in there. You can't
Yeah, but
choose to do
then you'll
that.
need the key. You need the key.
Yeah.
let's
Yeah.
see. This part where you've been struggling with fatigue and pain since your teenage years when you had mononucleosis. It turns out it was myalgic
Myelitis.
encephalomyalgia, yeah, and chronic fatigue syndrome.
Yeah.
That that is a booger. The two of those together are a booger. I'm sorry that you had to go through that, but you said that, and then you had the bipolar disorder mixed
Hmm.
into that,
Yes.
and I bet you that was a nightmare, just
Yes.
a total nightmare.
Especially since the chronic fatigue
Yeah.
kind of interfere with the highs of bipolar, so it takes a
Uh-huh.
very long time for the diagnosis. Um,
Wow.
I've had different psychiatrists, and the the definitive answer is still not set in stone because they don't see my high as high enough.
Right.
I see them very high, but I don't have the physical capacity to follow through a lot of
Right.
them. So yeah, um,
Right.
and when I was put on lithium, it was working until it stopped working, and I got lithium poisoning. And
Yeah,
I
that's
knew
scary.
it is because you can get psychosis, and you get
Yeah, and heart arrhythmias.
yeah, and it's that I saw all kinds of strange things, and I'm rational enough to know that those were strange, those were not there, and that's what
Uh-huh.
made me seek help. But they couldn't
Wow.
figure out anything until one genius decided to take my lithymy, and they said, "Oh, yeah, your lithymy is at 1.2. We need to do something about that." And the
Wow.
psychiatrist said, "Another couple of weeks, and because you live alone, we would have found you on the floor." Oh, geez,
Oh,
nice.
yeah.
So
I
over the
mean,
summer, it was difficult, yeah.
yeah, you
But
should have. They should have when they put you on it. They should have told you to come in once a year at least. It, a lot of times it's every 6 months and have
yeah,
uh, testing done.
yeah.
Yeah.
So now I'm trying something new. I started about a month ago, and I already see a difference.
Good.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah. There's already a difference. I'm back on YouTube, and
Yeah.
there's no. My thinking is clearer, and I'm
Good.
also more, you know, balanced
Yep.
a little bit.
Hmm.
It's part of my personality to be imbalanced sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah. Me too.
I love to
Me too.
laugh at myself, and some people find that weird, but that's okay. I like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah.
I'm that way too. A lot of times when when somebody would um, say something and like you don't have a leg to stand on, and then the class would freeze and every eye would cut to me, and I would say, I've got some in my closet. They're from this big all the way up to this big. we could pass them out so that everybody would have an extra leg to stand on. And
Yeah.
people thought I was weird.
Yeah, but you learn to laugh about that, and
Mhm.
yeah, exactly. So, and not sweating the small stuff, right?
Right, right, right.
So,
Well,
yeah.
oh, now how are we gonna do this, Sophie? Um, I guess you can put them into the chat about Ron's leftover questions.
Yes, there are quite a few.
Okay,
But
do we want to kind of go through the names and see if any of the people are here?
sure.
Let's
Okay,
see.
Greeter in the house.
I think
Nope.
she was. Nope.
Was she? I didn't see her.
Maybe. Maybe that
I
was
saw her
somebody
this
else.
morning, but not here.
Well, I mean, she moderates for
All over the place.
everybody. So
I
yeah,
know.
Yeah,
so she's probably.
So
yeah.
does Sharon Sipe.
There is something that you said earlier, Kathleen, and that I just
Yeah.
saw something about Cecile as well. You learn to appreciate the small stuff too. One of the things that is helping me keep balance is journaling,
Hmm.
and
Yeah.
any kind of journaling, whether it is about your journaling your emotions, about
Hmm.
gratefulness, about just stuff that
Hmm.
happens throughout the day, or just doing some crafts in a journal, or just
Hmm.
drawing something.
Yeah.
That
I've
is
I've I've
incredibly,
got a I've got a junk journal. That's what I call
yeah,
it. But it's just I take I cut pictures out of magazines or cut pictures, you know, little neat words or anything like that, out of old
yeah,
magazines or newspapers or whatever, and glue them in there. And then, I may write on 2 pages or 3 pages, but then I may do a collage on another page. And it's so wonderful. It's so, whenever I get done, I feel like, I just took a shower, took a bubble bath, and screamed outside for a while to because it's so
yeah,
when you get to that point to where
Yeah.
you got to scream. Well, I
Yeah.
I don't actually do it, the screaming, but um yeah, it's a very, very, very release type feeling after you have journaled everything.
exactly. Especially since you're a nurse, right? So you see all kinds of things. You see them
Mhm.
all, and you know that you must get home from time to time, and you're really stressed.
Oh,
And
I don't work anymore since I had the aneurysm.
oh
I
yeah,
had to
okay,
relearn math
Mm.
and everything, and I got to the point where that I could add small sums in my head enough to count out money, and I thought this it was hard enough the first time I learned it.
yeah.
This time it's even worse, and so I don't know how to do the algebraic equations for drug calculations and
Oh
all that
yeah,
kind of stuff.
yeah,
So
yeah. So you can, yeah.
I
Mm.
I just wanted to mention that I was put in the hospital. It's like a hospital, like psychiatric
Yeah,
hospital,
mhm,
where I spent a month and a month and a half or something like that, because I had
mhm,
so much emotional deep, completely like hooked right out of my too much
yeah.
drama, too much this. They asked me who I was, and all I could answer was tears in my eyes. I couldn't even answer. Had a like a ball right up to my throat. I couldn't speak.
Oh,
And then
bless your heart.
then they started making me speak to chairs, empty chairs, to get the stuff out of my head, because
Mhm.
all I could see was my abuser.
Yeah.
yeah.
And when I did that, there was other people that were with me, while I was doing that, I was helping them. I didn't know.
Right.
And
Yeah.
they,
Right.
and they, because I was so shut down, like I couldn't talk, when I was young and all this stuff, you're like, you're choking here, you can't speak because you can't speak your truth, you can't do anything. And when you release it, it helps you.
Yeah.
And the more you do it, the
It
more you
does.
do it, the more you do it,
Yeah.
to talk about your stuff, release it, release it, release it, it helps you. So that's,
Yeah.
yeah. But also in that hospital, they used to use cushions or how you say that? Comment tu dis ça, les têtes d'oreiller, du boyau en anglais? Des têtes d'oreiller, pillows,
Oh, the pillows. Yeah.
pillows, and you punch them. They make you get your frustration or your rage out and punch pillows. Yeah. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's that
Oh,
that's one thing. Mental health is very important, and it's such
yeah,
a
yeah.
taboo
yeah.
and
Yeah.
judged.
And I don't understand. I mean, it's a health problem, just
Yeah.
like
I wasn't crazy. I
appendicitis.
wasn't nuts. Mine was
No.
because I was emotionally overburdened, like
Yeah.
really stuck in my program patterns. The cassette
Yeah.
will replay, 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 and I was stuck in there. It took me a long time to get out of there, but I did get out of there. So
Yeah.
now I can help people with that.
Yeah. Exactly. You
Yeah, yeah.
know. Yeah.
I was gonna say hello to Elvira Rosa.
Hello, Elvira.
P44 Chippo said, "Ron, don't make me cry." Yeah, but
Oh.
because she can feel the emotional, my emotional energy when I talk about that. So it goes deep.
Yeah.
Well, that's like
Yeah,
I had to make a decision. I'm going to uh, make a video on my uh, NDE, my near death experience.
yeah,
I'm going
yeah.
to make a video either today or tomorrow on
Okay.
that. But I had to decide how I would handle it if somebody came and trashed that. Because, most of my stuff, it that doesn't it wouldn't bother me if it whatever, I would just delete it and go on, kind of thing. But that was so profound and such a deep, deep part of my spirituality, even
Yeah.
that I had to make sure that, you know, I wouldn't just, delete everything and go away if
Yeah.
somebody came and did that. So everybody's saying, but you need to do that. You need to tell everybody about it. And I said, well,
Hmm.
let me scope it out, see how I, actually decide how I would react, and then I'll do it. You know.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Yeah.
um, what about Ron's questions from his channel that we promised to
My
answer
first video
if they
when I
came in
started
here?
my channel was on NDE. I did 3.5 hours
Really?
alone, just talking about
Wow.
it. I didn't think I would last that long, but I was talking, and the more I talked, the more I could explain things. It's funny.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, I
Mhm.
was a kid when I did an NDE. I was a child, but I had the visions, I had the images, and I feel the energy. And when I feel the energy, something happens when I'm talking about it.
Mm.
Like the energy explains itself. Can
Right.
you understand?
Right.
Can you
Yeah.
understand? Yeah. Okay.
JR, you could disable the comments. That might be a good idea. I mean, but I kind of want to see what everybody thinks. I guess I could have my husband read the stuff and
Hmm.
delete anything, or my daughter go through and delete anything.
I could
I
tell
mean,
you,
it's just
I talked about mine and I didn't get any negative comments. Matter of fact, I got people that, wow, it's the opposite.
really,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
didn't get
Yeah.
No,
any,
no.
wow, wow.
Well, it's a subject that fascinates people. I know for
Yeah,
myself, I've never
yeah,
had an NDE, but it is fascinating to
yeah.
me and scary at the same time because you guys have seen some things that the rest of the world has never seen, and we're so intrigued by it.
Okay.
So it is very intriguing for us, and because it's part of our nature, we want to know what's on the other
Mm.
side because we all believe there is something on the other side, but what is it? None of us
Right,
really know unless you've experienced that.
The only
right,
difference between the people that don't know and the people that do know or have been there is that we are aware of it.
right.
We're aware of it consciously in our body. Okay, you
Mhm.
all the people that have a soul spirit know about this, except they're not aware of it. They're not because
Right.
there's too many programs in between that. We got programs, and that's what's keeping people from being aware of it. And
Yeah.
like Milo, he's very intuitive. Okay, he never did an NDE. He was asking me questions about it. When I was talking about it, he was saying, "Oh yeah, that's right, that's right." He was agreeing with me without he's
Wow,
never been there. So that was funny.
wow,
Yeah. So
Yeah. But yeah, I see what you mean.
wow.
So we want to go down the list of people that I have
And
here and
yeah, and
see if
see
they're
if
in.
anybody's in the chat.
So we have Cat Mama Meow. Is she
I don't
in?
think so. I don't think
no,
she
I don't
is.
think so.
Um, is Hermit Dean from Hermit's Corner in?
No,
No, he's not here.
I haven't seen
S-
him either.
SP Third Eye.
Nope, I haven't seen her.
Okay, let me go up. Reader, Cat Mama, Watcher 9997.
No, I haven't seen her.
MS,
Oh,
yeah?
um, Kaya Noel said, "I am Cat Mama Meow."
Oh,
Oh,
Cat Mama
really?
Meow is in the house.
Oh, jeez. I did. What? She changed her name. She changed her name to. Oh wow. Okay.
Okay, so are you ready, Catherine?
Yeah,
Kathleen? Sorry,
you
Kathleen.
can call me
Yeah.
Kathleen.
Katie. Just you can call
Katie.
me Katie. Okay,
It's
that's a
easier.
little less of a mouthful.
So I need help finding a folder filled with important document. It should be in my house. Merci. Um,
I need
Kaya,
finding a folder filled with important documents. It should be in my house. Let me see.
um,
Do you have a desk or credenza or series of filing cabinets or a shelf with um, boxes or bins that's against a window? It's for some reason I'm seeing a window and this this
oh
thing that's
boy.
right up against the window. I don't know what uh,
Let- Um,
says yes. It's a small desk.
Did you wash those that window where recently? Because I get a window, washing windows.
Yeah, the first thing I saw was the window, and then I
Yeah.
backed up and I saw a small desk. Uh, it was like a credenza or something, something with drawers.
Okay. So I think she's saying no to me.
Hmm. No. Yeah, she said no.
Okay.
Is
She didn't
there a
say.
hutch above that desk?
Hi, Janet P.
She came back. Yeah, she's at home now. No, she said no again.
Mm.
Okay. Never mind me. Did you feel it's higher up, Kathleen?
Well, yeah, there's something sitting on the credenza or the desk or near it, and I keep looking over there. I don't know if if maybe it's fallen down behind the desk or the papers are up on that I don't
Yeah,
know if it's a
that
shelf or a some kind of freestanding shelf.
yeah.
Girl, I don't blame you. I never wash windows either.
Because with that card, that's what I saw. Someone was going up a ladder
Well,
as if
see,
they were about to wash a window.
well, the thing is this thing that I saw is it's like it was it's like a child stick drawing of a ladder. You know, it's an A frame. I saw an A frame. So either
Okay.
I was picking up on you and we're both wrong, or
Does that ring a bell to you, Kaya, what we're saying?
Hmm.
does it
A
help knowing
birth
that my birth
certificate
certificate is in it?
then. Oh.
Are you are you
Did you? Okay. I don't know if it makes any sense. Did you? Were you? Were you, I don't know. Were you looking at your files, like sitting on a bed or something? Like I don't know if it makes any sense. Sitting on a bed, and now all of a sudden, um, I don't know.
She says she's torn apart that room looking for this folder.
you've torn apart that room?
Uh,
It is
Did you?
somewhere. Yeah.
see, like I said, something about sitting on a bed, looking at the files or looking for paper. Like open a. Maybe she was in a hurry to
She said
find something, and she opened it up on a bed or something. She said it's the
mm,
guest room.
it's the
Okay,
guest room.
the guest room where is well, a guest room would have a bed in it. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it would. something there. She says, yes, Ron, that could be. I just mentioned, like when you're searching for papers like that, you grab them. Sometimes you go, there's a bed, you got your files and you're close to the bed and you open up on the bed and something like that. And maybe,
If you don't find it there, I would say tear apart the kitchen because I keep getting dishes.
there it is. She
You
says,
keep
yes,
getting
it
the
has a bed, it has a desk, and a
And
window.
window.
Wow. So
bed,
maybe,
desk, and a window.
okay.
Wow.
So there's,
What?
ah, could have been
What? It.
misplaced. It could have been misplaced, or I was going to say, fall, maybe dropped or something, without. Sometimes we do stuff without realizing we're doing it.
Well, I
Uh,
mean,
I don't know.
my. I mean, a lot of times um, whenever you go to, you set something else down and it shoves it over, and then it slides between the wall and the
Hmm.
the desk or the
Yeah, yeah.
kind of thing. Like it could be between the bed and the wall,
Under the bed.
under
That's
the
what I was
bed.
gonna. That's what I said under the bed, but that's why I said maybe like we're doing stuff all of a sudden, boom, boom, all of a sudden, you know,
Yeah. Kaya, you'll have to let us know where you
yeah.
find it because you will find it.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you grab something, you walk around, and then you wonder, oh, where is that? No. Usually I put it there. No, whoops, you put it somewhere else, and then you get all in your head and trying to find it. So sometimes things happen like that. So.
I I don't know. I guess I could throw cards on that, but I don't know what all they would tell me.
Mm.
Um, but the thing that I keep circling around to is an A-frame, a ladder like thing.
I saw the first card was a lady on a ladder with a bucket in her arm that she was carrying like a purse and all the brooms and the stuff to wash windows higher up. Then when I pulled cards, all I kept seeing were glasses, dishes.
Huh.
Oh,
And it's somewhere that is really not expected. That it should not be there.
yeah, that's what I'm getting to. I don't know if it's shoved underneath, between the wall and the furniture. Like it could have even be caught. You think that it would fall all the way through, but sometimes
What?
things catch, like on a plug-in, you know, and so it's hung right there, and you would think it would fall through, and so you're thinking it's not behind the desk, but you scoot that desk out a little bit, and it falls down.
Kaya, did you ask that question of other readers? Because yesterday at Honesty Women's Tarot, Arlene mentioned that she needed to tell someone because the question had not been answered. That the thing you're looking for is, I think, under the bed. Could it be that it was you? Yeah, maybe it's
She's
not your guest room
demolished
or
her
your
guest
bedroom.
room.
I'm sorry?
She's demolished her guest room
Hmm.
because that's where she had it last, and so she's torn it apart.
Oh,
Poor
Yeah.
thing.
I'm it's under a bed that the Arlene had said. So you have glass, dishes, ladder, bed, under the bed. Does that help any? That's a lot of places to look for it.
Gee, yeah,
But I guess if you're desperate,
yeah.
Yeah.
uh,
Well, she's looking for a birth certificate. That's
So yeah, yeah. And yeah, it's Kathleen. Um, I just want to say, JR, anytime you need to talk about it, just let
yeah,
me know. I'd be happy to open up more if it helps.
yeah. It does. The more you talk about it, the more you release it, the better you.
yeah,
And
it really does.
make sure you release it with support around you. Make sure you can
Oh,
trust the people around you. So,
hi,
Yeah.
Mims. Yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't. T- it's so frustrating because it showed me the window and the desk, and I was like, "Oh, good," and then
Melinda says you can get a copy for $10. Your birth certificate. If that's important to you.
Oh yeah, it's very important. She'll need it to get all the
yeah,
paperwork to get to vote.
Yeah.
yeah,
Hi, Mims.
Hello,
yeah,
Mims.
Mims. And Janet P is back.
Yeah, she
Yes,
she she
she
said she was
is.
gonna come back when she gets home. She came back.
So now
Uh,
we have Stacy Starr,
she's not here. I think I haven't seen her.
Pamela Bryant, Judy D,
No,
Sherry Kirk,
no, she's not here.
I don't
Ashley
see
Third
that.
Eye,
No,
No.
Renee Rogers,
nope,
She she
MC zero zero
usually.
zero,
nope. I know them all, so they're not here.
Watcher 9997.
No.
Nope.
Okay.
So there was somebody wanting to ask a question. Oh, that was okay. That was her cat mama. Yeah. Okay.
So is there any questions that we might have?
Yeah. Does anybody have? And you can ask any just about anything. I don't do health because I'm a nurse. Can't do health.
I don't do health and I don't do politics. Sorry.
I don't do health and I don't do past lives.
Uh,
Wow.
I do past
Kathleen
lives.
Kathleen
You
does past
do?
lives. So
Oh my
that's what we're here
God.
for. To connect.
Can I ask?
Yeah.
Yeah, she wants to know her past life. Oh, she did mine me and Kathleen together, right? Our past
Yeah,
life.
I did one on Ron and I, and he and I were
We're
brothers in a nomadic society, um,
Oh,
and essentially we weren't like the chiefs or anything like that, nothing grandiose, but we were kind of in charge of defense and keeping everybody together and planning the routes to water and you know marking them down and and we didn't have it was in a time period where we did not have um, it was not the writing everything had to be told, and so you had to have a very good memory, and it was just very very cool, very cool.
cool.
I know that JR is one of the past life reading. She just such a somebody else. I think somebody's looking for keys again. Mims. Still trying to find my main set of car keys. Lakuna help.
Under the
Ooh.
bed.
Under the bed. Under Cat Mama's bed. Oh, you were a guest on her house and
I'm in yet another rant. Increased dispute with my evil landlord.
Oh
Will it go
no.
as reasonable as I need it to? Did you go to the
Um,
la régie du loyer?
hey,
Yeah.
Mims, uh, do you have a recliner?
How do you do that?
How you do what?
Finding stuff like that.
Hmm.
Mims, do you have a recliner?
She talking about car keys?
Yeah, her car keys.
She
Yes,
says yes.
Um,
I have
I have a recliner.
you might
HVA
you
recliner.
might
Yeah.
look under or inside the recliner for your car keys
Oh wow.
because I just got a flash of a recliner.
Oh yeah, could be in there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know, but that was what I saw was a recliner. Anyway, um,
Cecile said that the Régie de Loyer doesn't care.
Okay.
Well, I went to see him once, and they did care, and I won the case against the landlord. So
wow.
I won it.
Yeah, because if you can't get in agreement with your landlord, then you have to go through la régie, and they will hear your case in 2 or 3 years from now. In the meantime, your landlord has to charge you the current the amount that was last agreed upon. So the thing is, if la régie sides with your landlord, all the money that you didn't pay him, then you'll need to pay it back. That's the thing.
No.
But I hear 1.5%. Does that ring a bell, Cecile? La Régie du
Uh,
Logement is a department where we go to in Quebec when we have issues as it
Complaints.
pertains to leasing,
Yeah.
yeah, leasing an apartment.
An apartment rent. Yeah.
Does 1.5 rings a bell, Cecile? 1.5%?
oh, um, Jr. Um, I'm not gonna do past lives tonight because neither of the other readers can do that. So whenever I get on, um, I'll try to do the mini past life, but it's so hard because you're trying to dive into the energy to be able to tell them, information, but you have to keep yourself back so you don't spend, you know, 30, 45 minutes on one reading, and it's it's really
Yeah,
hard. It's
Okay.
really and plus it's really hard to lock on to your energy to get that, and it's just like if I do a bunch of them, I am toast.
Yeah. Cecile says Régie recommends 1%, but he is jacking it up 5%. And she says that Régie tells us to work it out with the landlord. He's allowed to raise the rent as high as he likes.
okay.
Why did she say as high as he likes? I I
He's
that doesn't
not allowed
resonate.
to.
I
He's
don't
not
think it
allowed.
resonates. It's not legal to do that.
No,
Like,
it's not. I don't know who you spoke to at La Régie, but
yeah.
no. The that might be the five. What you need to do is get the landlord to prove that all the money he spent on the property has increased the value by 5%. If he can't prove it, then he cannot ask for 5%. He has a maximum, there's a maximum. So you didn't speak to a good person at La Régie.
No.
Because it's against the law to abuse your renters. Like,
You will eventually be able to resolve the issue, not immediately, but eventually. Um, There is, I think, with the Queen of Wands and the Judgment in the yes position, there is a need for evaluation here, and you need to ask him, you need to be that Queen of Wands to ask him to prove that he has spent enough money for him to raise the rent by 5%. And I bet anything he did not.
yeah, you have to prove
The
it. Yeah,
cost,
you're right.
Yeah.
his cost to maintain this property has not risen by 5%
Mhm.
unless he's done um, the regie no longer. Then why are they there for? So
Yeah.
yeah, again the wand and the wheel of fortune fell in the yes position, but there's a but associated with that. And I
Mm.
feel that you may need to be the one to be proactive in getting this
Mhm.
result more so than the your renter. No, not the renter, the lease, the
Landlord,
property, the what? The
the
manager,
landlord,
the landlord. Thank
landlord.
you, landlord. The landlord. Just keep in mind that whatever money you are agreeing upon, you need to pay it back all the way back to July 1st, right?
Mm.
Uh, he's thinking, he has big ideas, wishing upon a star that is
Oh wow.
overlooking a sand castle. So he's not being realistic in his demand.
Mm. Mm.
And
Yeah.
yeah, you'll need to take prendre le taureau par les cornes, take the bull by the horns, and be the one that is proactive in this so that you're showing. I can't believe that the regime no longer regulates rental increase.
No, me neither.
They
They're there for that.
they they should be there to resolve rental issues, and that is a big rental
I,
issue. If you're not able to agree with your landlord, then
Mm.
but don't pay him more than until you have come to an agreement, the two of
okay.
you.
Uh,
Yeah.
is there an association where you can call where people have complaint the same complaint as she has about raising the rent and everything? Isn't there something you can like, call and communicate with them like another?
Yes,
You
there
know,
is for people over 50 though.
Uh,
you see, you get together. More you're together, the stronger you are. So maybe like I don't know. Like I was thinking
There is
about it.
ADQ, yeah, La Fadoc, but there's another one, and it helps with, but it's for people over 50, and it helps
Yeah.
with legal issues. They help with legal issues. It costs $20 a year.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
she says
Wow.
she
Oh,
called.
you
I called
did?
the tenants association lawyer. She did. She just said I called
Wow.
a tenants
Tenants
association
Association.
lawyer. So
Wow. Shouldn't have tried. I mean, you guys know more about it because obviously, uh,
yeah,
I'm
It's in
thinking
Quebec.
she's from Canada. Yeah.
No, it's
yeah.
specific to Quebec, actually, the province of Quebec. So it's
Yeah,
even more
she's from
specific.
Montreal, and
Yeah,
I'm in between both of them. I'm
yeah,
between Sophie and Cecile. So yeah,
yeah.
yeah. She says I'm over 50. What?
Okay. I'll try to email you, Cecile, after the live. If I don't email you by the end of tonight, please email me to remind me, and I'll email you the association that I was telling you about. It costs about $20 a year, and they do help people with judicial issues. And I basically joined because of my the problem I had with with my neighbor downstairs doing harassment. So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. She says, "What is that organization for over 50?"
there's La
No,
Fadoc, but I'm trying to remember. I can't
yeah,
for
right.
some reason.
In a minute, you'll be talking about something else, and it'll just hit you, and you'll say, "Oh yeah, it was."
Oh yeah, that's what I'm associate. Yeah, yeah,
So
I can see it.
anyway,
I can see it from a mile away, but it's probably in my email. So JR would like
a general reading, I
a
think. Eh?
general reading.
Yeah,
AQDR Québec.
there you go.
See,
Can you write it? Can you write it
just
in chat for
just
her?
you just had to kind of.
She had to
Yeah,
take in French
I
and
just
speak
had to
in.
go in my email to find it.
Yeah. She has to think in French and speak in English. You see what I mean? That's what I do.
Actually, I don't do that anymore. I think in English, then speak in French. That's scary.
Whoa!
Oh my God. You're more advanced than I am.
My brain shifted.
Oh boy.
Oh, I'm being called to the Connolly.
Really?
Yeah, JR, general reading.
Okay.
Hey, her, Jay.
Hey, Jay. Hello, little bro. Our
Hello,
213 is in the
Jenny.
house. He said I just ended my live stream. If you're looking for us, we're all here. That's where we are.
Oh, I didn't. Don't forget to press the thumbs up button.
Yeah. Like and
I
share
forgot.
and subscribe.
Please.
Subscribe to these beautiful ladies. They need more subscription. Hey, my subscription went up and down. YouTube
No.
is playing friggin' games.
Went down to
How
how
much did
many?
it?
I lost about 10. That
Yeah.
that 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 breaks my heart because went up, down. Now this time they went boom. It
Yeah.
dropped at least 9, 10 or something like that. And I said, "What the hell is going on?" If you get unsubscribed, make sure you're subscribed again because somebody told me she was unsubscribed 3 times and she had to resubscribe again 3 times.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I think everybody's the YouTube is doing every channel. I think there's other
I
people
wonder
saying the
why
same.
that happens.
Yeah, I don't know. So general reading. Hey, you know what? I'm going to pull one card for from this Sacred Earth Oracle.
Okay.
I'm going to pull one card from there. That'll be it.
Okay. Okay. You have the King of Swords, and you need to be really, really, um, really in your head at the moment. Not because um, there's something that's going to need. It's either going to need strategy, or or someone is trying to deceive you. And I got the diplomat, the charming um, false lover card, and um, so I don't. I'm not saying you're going to meet a guy and he's going to be horrible, but what I'm saying is anybody you meet, if it sounds too good to be true,
It
just
is.
take it slow because it might be, you know. And you're feeling restless and um, like you're stuck, but if you
Okay.
take in the wisdom of the moon and start looking at things very, very carefully, because this is the beginning of the reading, this is the end. So what that tells me, it's reinforcing the fact that you need to be very, very aware right now. And um, you know, I think that the that's the thing with the King of Cups. He is all in his head, head over heart. You know, the logical way is the way he will go. And so I'm thinking that you're going to need to have that energy behind you to get past this, because this is like um, a real bump in the road. So, but you will have an awakening at the end of it. So
Hmm.
something is going to come through. Either you're going to finally figure out what you needed to do for a long time, almost like a calling, or you are going to have an epiphany, a big breakthrough in
Hmm.
some form or fashion. Okay.
Hmm.
JR, I pulled a card from the Sacred Earth Oracle. Okay. Now the card I pulled is absence, as you can see. Absence. You see? Absence from what? Absence in 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 your thoughts. Everything is in your head. Everything's turning around in your head, and you gotta quiet down. You gotta do something to quiet your mind down, And that's where the problem is right now. Okay. The energy is all scrambled in your head, thinking about all kinds of things in your life. And it's, I'm going to read what it says, but it says spiritual meaning. It means meditation connects you with your inner world. That's why I picked that card. When time melts into eternity and love is always present, journey in meditation through the endless dimensions of self. Gaze in the
Wow.
dark mirror of eternity and see the infinite light of your soul. Relax, go within each day, and even if it's only for a few minutes, dark, quiet, inward journeys can be as eliminating as bright onward ones. Uh, I've done a lot of meditation before, and I'll tell you what happens when you meditate. When you meditate, even if it's a couple minutes, even 5 minutes, even 15 minutes, it changes the brain waves in your head. Okay, as it changes, it releases things. Uh, it, it changes the patterns, the brain waves. It changes the patterns so that you release the way you think, the way you uh, express yourself, everything. It changes the waves because your mind is quieting down. It's like going to sleep every night, and when you're in that sleep, uh, this was happens. It disconnects you from a little bit of what routine stuff that you're going through, or how you think, how you treat yourself, everything, and it will release you from that. But you have to make it a practice. This will help you get out of your um, difficult moments you're going through. It will help you. Just try it. Just keep on trying, even if you do it for 2 3 minutes. Find something, a meditation that you love. Either even music will change your brain waves. Even music, okay? Because when you listen to music, it goes down to your soul. Oh boy, we lost we lost Kathleen. Oh, so so, okay, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Do something that will help you. You have to do the work. We can't do it in your place. No matter how many readers you go through and ask them to help you, you need
I don't
to
know.
be able to do something for yourself. This is doesn't cost any money to do it. There's a lot of meditations on YouTube. Even Jay Her 213 does meditations. You know, so this will help you release the drama in your life. Okay, it changes the brave waves on that. So I
Mm.
hope that resonates with you. That's my message to you, and I'll let Sophie talk.
JR, I've got the same as Kathleen and Ron, but also, your house, you have a good house. I'm not seeing things right here. Just give me one second. Ah, there we go. This is in your house. Basically, to me, it's like a little bit like the house in the house, and the star is shining upon it. However, there is a heavy burden that is at the root of all of this, and some fighting at the head of it. So just know that in the past, again, this was in the past, and this used to be in a happy house, and it still is. You just need to see it. You have the strength within to overcome what's coming up. Okay, and like Kathleen and Jay, I see that there's something that is going to come up. It's probably already starting to happen, and just keep in mind that you have the strength to get through it. Just this is the Connolly tarot, so it's a little different. This is the Two of Swords. You see, there's one guy talking, the other guy is saying, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not too sure. And then that guy takes the time to reflect upon what was told to him, and he came out of it ahead. So take the time to think things through when you meet this charming person who might be trying to take you on for a ride, so that you can keep that happy
Mm.
house and just look at what's in front of you, because there is something good right there at home.
Yeah.
Does that make sense to you, JR? I hope this helps.
Well, I don't know if it makes sense to JR, but it correlated really well with mine. So it makes sense to me.
Okay.
Okay. That's
Gosh, that's why she popped out and came back in. Oh, it resonated with me.
I tell you what, I was so I I am up to here with my internet.
Yeah,
oh,
Ah,
it's starting
it
to
happened
happen
to me a
here as
lot of times
well.
before.
Well, I
do
have
what?
the super high speed.
Oh
Say hi
yeah.
to Dale. Dale, Christine is here.
Hi, Dale, with your brother.
Yeah, she
Mhm.
has problems with her brother. Uh, that's why we have to.
Keep what is yours, leave the
Hmm,
rest to him.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So,
Um,
When I did meditations, I became aware of stuff that I didn't even know existed.
mm,
My unconscious mind. It just popped up, and it made me. I acted a certain way before. Then after I did meditation, I realized, hey, I reacted differently because the brave ways were were changed. Something changed
mhm.
when I did meditation. I'm telling you, it works. It does work.
yeah.
Hello, Dale Christine. Hi, back again.
So,
Well, does anybody have any more questions?
She says it's funny how that works. I often get amazing messages to myself when listening to readings for for
hi, Melinda.
other people. Yeah.
How about we read on Bebe? What is wrong with Bebe?
Okay, what's wrong with Bebe?
What is wrong with Bebe? Let's try to laugh. Let's try to have a good laugh.
Baby, baby.
Bebe, Bebe, what do you want to tell us, Bebe? You can get the rebel cards for that if you want to, and the AF cards.
Okay. Hey, you want a rebel card? Baby, baby, baby.
Bebe, we're about to read on you and make fun of you.
Yeah. You better not. You better stick around. Don't fly away on me.
We need to feel your energy, Bebe.
Yeah.
We're terrible. Yeah, meditation is key, JR. It
Yeah,
Yeah.
really is.
it
Yeah.
really is. I mean, even if you can only meditate for 5 minutes at a time,
That's it.
Yeah.
it just does. Even if you can only do that, because some
Yeah.
people say, "I just can't be still for that long. I just can't be still for that long," but it's it
At
just
first,
makes
you're gonna
everything
think.
better.
Yeah, excuse me. At first, you're going to think it's not doing nothing. Oh, it doesn't do nothing. But be regular. That's the point. Be regular in your meditation. If you get, I mean, the best they say it's in the morning when you get up. Okay, that's what they say. But anyway, if you're regular and do all every day, it's like a habit. It becomes a habit, and when it becomes a habit, I'm telling you, it works amazing to do it every day. So,
What do you
Okay,
have for Bebe?
he needs to look at the effing moon. It's just
Oh,
look at that thing. It's lovely AF, right? You're welcome.
Jesus, look at the moon, baby. Oh, I know
Maybe.
what is wrong with him.
what?
Mm,
He's missing love.
Is what? He's missing
He's
love?
missing.
Are you
Uh,
missing love, Bebe?
Yeah.
I'm pathetic.
Oh,
Okay.
No, but
that's
see, he's missing his another partner or something. I think.
You were about to say something else, Kathleen?
oh,
What?
I was thinking. Um, Ron said he's missing love, and I said he's missing the moon. Maybe he needs a moonlight stroll.
I'll need to go get a carriage or a little bird cage to take him out
Uh,
for a
Yeah.
walk.
baby, I got a message for you. Stop texting. Stop stalking. Stop checking that on that person. Just stop.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's really fitting. That is really
Yeah.
fitting.
And spend your time on someone worth it. Don't waste it on ridiculousness.
See, leave my shoes alone,
Yeah, you understand that, baby?
baby. I feel like these kids are bebe, and that guy is me trying to keep my food up so that he won't catch it. Bebe, stop doing that. Lover
Well,
like, I like the way you put it. Says, budgies are very lover like. That's true. He needs a mate. He ain't getting one.
Oh, he's
no.
missing
Otherwise,
some.
I will lose him. He won't, you know.
He,
So, but I'll check
oh,
the food thing. Maybe that's
yeah.
something that he needs.
Well,
Yeah. But
Don't give don't give him catnip if it doesn't work.
catnip?
Doesn't work.
What's catnip?
Catnip is you give to cats and they just love that stuff.
Oh,
It's like
Yeah,
a
I think
catnip is like a they just love that
herbal.
stuff. There's like a I don't know.
It's an
They
herb.
go they go
it's
as
an
a
herb? Oh,
the
okay, I
cat.
can.
Yeah.
I can give
You
him good dog food, but not that. Yeah?
yeah. We we had some catnip planted, and we have several cats, and so I had to pull it out because I have a whole bunch of barn cats that we feed, but their job is to eradicate the
Rat.
mice and stuff and rats and things. And so, we feed them, we scratch them, come outside and hold them, but that's their job. And that
Yeah.
catnip, they were getting into the catnip, and I kid you not, they were laying on the just
Yeah.
stoned
They
out of
go
their mind.
They were stoned.
yeah,
Yeah,
well
yeah, that's
yeah,
what
like
catnip does to them.
they're so in love with
It's
that stuff they go wah.
Oh my god, that is so
Hey,
funny.
Rainey Rogers is in the house. She
Hello,
just got here.
Renee.
hey Renee.
And you had a question on Rainey Rogers last time.
Did we?
Yeah.
I closed it. No, we did not have one from Renee. I'll
I
check,
thought
but
you
I don't think we did. We have
Oh,
had.
I
I
thought you
thought you
Did
said
said
I
that a
say
while
his
Renee.
ago.
name? Well, Sophie, you're slacking on the job.
I think you had because you told me you had one on Rainey Rogers, right?
Yes, you do. You're right. You're right. Renee,
Woo!
I would like to know who my guides are. Thank. Hold on one sec. I'm copying and pasting this.
Hello, 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 hello,
It's
hello,
coming.
bonjour. Yeah. Bonjour,
Bonjour.
Rainey Rogers. She speaks French too.
Bonjour, Renee.
So I'm gonna put away the there it is. I would like to know who my guides are now. Thank you.
I think I think it's one of, or there's two of them that saw, and I know that one of them was an ancestor. The other one was not, but one was an ancestor because there were strings of of like connecting you to the past with through him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you said him, and I before you said him, I was thinking grandfather.
I did too.
Just,
I did too. A grandparent.
yeah.
Um,
Um, did, did you have one that was one grandfather that was much taller than average? I mean, like I think I'm short. I'm 5'2". So anything over 5'10" is pretty tall to me.
Hmm.
But this 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 person kind of really dwarfed the other,
yeah.
Yeah.
and the other is like it's not an ancestor, but I see light from up here, so I think you have your guardian angels are there as well. I'm
Yeah.
not saying that, but these two, one is definitely an ancestor, and one, I don't know, almost feels um the other person
Oh.
feels indigenous, like
Yeah.
um like for some reason I saw like Ayers Rock. I saw like Australia, Ayers Rock.
Oh.
So I'm thinking a Aboriginal.
Hmm. Wow.
I get the family member, and I get an angel.
Okay. She said my great grandpa Johnny seemed very tall to me. He died when I was 5. Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Great.
I also pulled a card on the Sacred Earth Sacred Earth Oracle.
Hmm.
I pulled fragments. Look at this card, fragments. The beauty, the third eye in the hand. You can see the third eye in the hand. You see a color of everything. So, and it says, beyond your thoughts, there is the mirror of infinity. It is clear space through which you will see your true reflection. Here you can see your whole self, your shadows, and your light. See that you are beautiful. You have nothing to prove, nothing to hide. You are blessed and held in the loving field of the Divine Mother. So that's the card I pulled for you. Yeah, it's a pretty deck.
I got the Page of Cups and the Hangman. And the Hangman is basically about lighting in the dark, light in the dark, finding your way in the dark, in the spiritual world. And
Mhm.
I think that that could be the angel I'm referring to, or the native person, the Aboriginal person that Kathy is referring to. I felt that you have an ancestor as well that is your guide. You did not meet your grandfather, the guide that I'm feeling. You never met him.
Because we have several guides. We don't have just one. We
Yeah,
have several. So
yeah, and yeah, that I recall you've never met him. That I recall, I wasn't there, but that's what I'm getting. He was ancient.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm getting from the Aboriginal is he is old, old, old. I got the magician,
Ah,
and I'm thinking that's the Aboriginal because I mean I got goosebumps whenever I encountered him. I mean it wasn't like I was scared. It was like I, homage, like
his power.
his power. Yeah, homage. I was just like, wow, wow, wow.
no,
Um,
she does.
the
She does Reiki. She does Reiki also.
Okay.
mhm.
So that's why you're getting it. I'm sure.
Well, I mean, I do Reiki too, and um, the energy coming at me that wasn't. I mean,
No,
of course, it's included in him because he worked with nature, but that wasn't just that wasn't like a Reiki master. It was something else. I also got the world completion, and I'm kind of thinking this may be the your grandfather because he um he has been there ever since you know he went
Never
across on
left
the other
you.
side.
Mm.
He that's just he's there. Um,
Mm-hmm.
there is a burden of some sort, and I think it just may be you need to maybe redo. See, when you look at it like this, what this is saying, this was the card that was with it, is that there is a burden on your psyche that is keeping you from being able to take that leap of faith and um, talk with them. And the thing is you have to heal you. You have to heal everything in ourselves to be able to, or you. It's not everything, but we have to heal enough of everything to be able to talk to spirit. And it it could be take a deck of tarot cards and sit there and flip them up and write down the meanings, write down what you feel like they say, and then write down the actual meanings, and then walk away from it. and come back to it the next day and look at what you have written there and see if you can hash out what it is, because a lot of times it's past traumas and things like that that
Mm-hmm.
are sitting on our shoulders, not letting us reach what we want to reach. But I ended it with the um, Ten of Pentacles, the happy family legacy. And I'm thinking that maybe your grandpa had a little bit more of the psychic in him than uh, he
Oh,
ever admitted.
mm, that was very interesting.
Yeah.
Very good.
But it's just, but that's the first time I've ever encountered an Aboriginal. Uh,
From Australia?
yeah, I've never, um, energetically, I've never, I've never encountered. But he was goosebump. I mean, he wasn't scary, like intimidating. He was just that awe inspiring, you know?
Wow. Wow. That,
Yeah.
Cecile says, in awe, she says that would be interesting to know. And she also said, Cecile, Rainey Rogers said that would be interesting to know. Rainey Rogers also said, thank you so much, all of you. I've been afraid to start reading the cards too, though I do talk to
spirit.
Well,
spirit.
the thing is when I first started reading cards, I couldn't, everything was frozen. Um, because I had been tortured by my own body for 2.5 years. I
Yeah.
had shingles in the ear, and it, um, the vertigo, ringing in the ears, pain. Um, the vertigo was the worst, but even the pain didn't affect that, and the actual sagging of my face is because of um, the shingles in the ear. The stroke or the brain aneurysm that I had did not leave me with any, noticeable
Hmm.
um, facial droop, but now
Okay.
it is, and it put me in a place after 2.5 years to where that I was shattered, and I took a deck of tarot cards and just started going through them just because I had to have something to do and I had to have something. In America, we don't have um, socialized medicine, and our healthcare is in the toilet as far as mental health goes. I mean, it's
Hmm.
horrible. It's horrible.
Yeah, mental health. Yeah.
And yeah, and
Here
you
too.
know, the way I made it back out of the bed and into society was through the tarot cards.
Yeah.
And then everything started opening up. Everything started just boom, 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 boom. And I was like, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. You know, but it wasn't until I healed myself that everything just poof. I mean, I've been empathic all my life, but I that was just how I kept me and my nursing buddies alive in the emergency room. It wasn't like I was anything, woo woo or psychic. I tried to keep that absolutely positively under wraps because you can't be woo woo and be a nurse,
No, no, that's
or not in
true.
Oklahoma.
No. But I did the same thing. I used the tarot. The tarot was very helpful to me in psychotherapy to help
Yeah,
me with my depression.
yeah,
You study when you study tarot, you study yourself
yeah, exactly,
Mhm. Mhm.
because you have
exactly.
whatever you learn, you need to get to take it and bring it and look at yourself very deeply and say, okay, how does this card apply to me? How does my life experience apply to me?
Right,
And what can I do to change some of the things that I can change? And it is very, very therapeutic. I know it has helped me. That's basically how I was able to finally get out of my funk
hmm,
Mhm.
yeah,
with depression. Yeah.
My
it's
problem is that I had a lot of trust issues because I was so friggin' abused, like most of us have been through when we were a child. So I had trust issues, problems trusting people, trusting my intuition, trusting what I was getting. You know,
Yeah.
well,
By
and
doing what I'm doing now, it helped me get out of that circle of, oh, maybe, oh, maybe I. It doesn't matter if I'm right or wrong.
Hmm.
Before it mattered, so I was scared
well,
about
I
that.
mean,
So
the tarot teaches mindfulness,
yeah,
and that that's going to help you no matter what. I mean, if you throw the cards away and don't ever pick them up again, you still have that mindfulness.
yeah,
And you know, when even even somebody who is great at the cards, when they have something that they really, 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 really want to happen, and they won't read the cards themselves because of the fact that you're afraid you would read the cards the wrong way in that situation because you want it so badly.
Yeah.
And so then you just go to somebody else.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not,
Yeah.
but
I do have still trouble reading cards for myself. It's
oh,
difficult. Yeah.
yeah, especially if I really want it. I mean, if it's
Yeah.
just like, what am I not seeing about this situation? Well, that's a pretty good one. Or, um, what part of me do I need to work on, or things like that. You can do that, but anything that is something that's very emotional for you is just it just don't work. Everybody always comes in. Aren't you a reader? Whenever I ask a
Yeah.
question, I'm saying, yeah, I am, but
That's,
I don't tell myself.
we are the way we are and we're humans and yeah.
Yeah,
So,
as long as you do it and be yourself, don't try to be somebody else or another reader. It doesn't work. It does. It really
no.
doesn't. Don't try to imitate somebody else. It doesn't work. You have to be you.
oh,
It has to be the way you are.
Renee, Renee, why did you stop? Oh, lost your nerve. She was teaching Reiki, but stopped. And
Oh,
I think
Wow.
you should too. You should. I mean,
Continue.
wow,
yes, you
yeah.
should. You
I
should.
love. I don't know what I would have done without. I learned Reiki about, oh, I guess it's uh 14 years ago now. And if I had to have gone through all the crap I've gone through since then without having the Reiki to just do on myself and all kinds of stuff, I mean, it got me through a broken wrist and a broken leg, or I broke my ankle, not my leg, and um, all kinds of stuff. And I would have lost my mind.
I've never learned Reiki, but I think in some ways I must be practicing it because when I have pain somewhere, which is like pretty much all the time, I can concentrate, and it's like I visit my own body. I don't know if that's what Reiki is, but
Mhm.
I will see, let's say it's a muscle that is hurting me. I will feel the muscle and I will see the nuts in the muscle. Then I kind of massage that part of the muscle that is stuck in a nut to try
Mhm.
to relax it, and then it works. So is that what Reiki is?
Um,
She's
well, what Reiki is you you put you put your feet on the ground and you
Yeah.
draw the earth the energy from the earth. It circles through you, and then you put your hands wherever, you know.
Ah,
But you can draw little sigils on your hands to increase the power coming out. But whenever I give Reiki, my hands get hot. It's like
yeah.
I have to take them off and like replace them, because I have to a lot of times kind of shake and put it back because it's so hot that
Yeah,
it,
that's what
it
my friend tells me when I do that to her.
mhm,
Yeah,
yeah,
but
that's it.
for me, it's like with my mind, I massage
Hmm.
the muscles. That's what I do. I don't
Hmm.
do that stuff. But when I try
Yeah.
to do it to someone else, I pray.
Hmm. Well, and the thing that the type of thing you're doing, actually, Sophie, is they call it cell level meditation. Is one of the aspects of it, and
Okay.
get into you get into it, and you're imagining grabbing hold of that muscle and do it.
Yeah.
Well, whenever I've gotten into it, with my husband, he has psoriasis really bad, and he gets cellulitis. And
Okay.
so
Oh.
with him, I go in so deep that I go into the cell area and try to blast it. So, um, but I'm just amazed that without any training, you pick that up to do the to go further, to go deeper, and really get into the muscle to relax it and everything. And so you just
Yeah.
did that instinctually instead
Yeah.
of being told about it. That's really cool.
Yeah. I'll have to study up on it. Maybe I can help some people.
Yeah, yeah.
because I was going to say something about energy. Energy, especially, I'm going to say love energy. It has to circulate. It has to go to one another to keep active. It has to be an exchange between people.
Mhm.
If you try to hang on just for yourself, it doesn't work. It buckles up on you, and you'll get stuck with it till you realize that you have to share it. You have to share it with other people. That's why these chats and everybody that comes here, uh, we all come here to heal, and we're exchanging energy.
Mhm.
As much as we're giving energy to them, they're giving energy to us.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you
Yeah,
don't have to say a
yeah.
word,
But
but you can feel it.
what Ron's talking about is with the Reiki, it goes through your patient's body, and
Yeah,
then it returns to yours and goes down the body and back into the earth to be, cleansed and
Absorb.
broken up.
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
That's why it works. These chats, why it works, why everybody's gathering here together, because they're working in, whether you know it, you're all connected, and we're working all together.
Mm.
You guys are helping us, and we're helping you. That's what
Yeah,
it
Sophie's a
really.
natural born healer. Yeah, I
I don't
agree.
know about that, but I can try. I can try. I'm just, you know, discovering
Mhm.
the stuff
Yeah, I
that I
do.
might have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, like I told you in the email, Sophie, it's like I don't know what I am now. You know, I mean, I I don't know what you call me.
I
Uh,
think you are a gatherer.
a gatherer.
Yeah, a gatherer of souls to
Oh,
Gatherer of
lead,
souls.
to lead, or to guide. I think that's what you are. I think that's what
Wow.
you are. Yeah,
Wow.
to
yeah,
guide.
she
Okay,
she does
Sophia,
guide.
I'll send you the check. Whenever we get off here, I'll send you the check. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
You send me the check or the bill? You can't send me both, one will pay the other.
Yeah,
Uh, yeah.
but like what Rainey mentioned a while ago, she said she got insulted when she did a Reiki for somebody. That person didn't deserve, you know, what the
You got
care
an
that you put in.
insult?
Yeah, somebody insulted her. So that
Horrible.
told that's why she went stopped.
Uh, I know. I,
But
No.
but you don't have to believe in somebody else's crap. Don't take somebody else's crap energy on. You have to be aware that it's not your energy, it's
Yeah.
theirs.
right.
Yeah. And they were blocking what you were trying to give them
Yeah, right.
with their
Yeah.
prejudices.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when that happens, I would say, hey, goodbye.
Yeah.
Next.
You
Because,
don't have to accept abuse.
No, you don't.
yeah, yeah, absolutely not.
Yeah.
They can say, you know, if it's not working for them, then they can say it's not working for them. There's
It's
no
not.
need to insult.
I was going to say it's not your loss. It's their lost. They lost, and
Well, it
if
is
ever,
ours now.
yeah, but if ever if you wanted to go back and ask you for help, you know what?
Yeah,
No,
but
it's
it's
their
our
loss. Yeah.
yeah, but it's ours now because she no longer practices Reiki or she no longer teaches Reiki.
Yeah, that's everybody needs your gift, or everybody needs your skills that you have in there. A
Mm.
lot of people. I've reached out to you once before about somebody needed Ricky, and you accepted it. So all the honors go
Oh,
to you.
oh,
What? What?
I just thought about something. You know, remember that high powered the Aboriginal guide?
Yes.
That may be the burden and the block because he could do. I mean, I mean, he wasn't like showing me tricks or anything, but it's just he had an aura that was just. And so,
Oh.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So, um, that may be your block.
Oh.
She said she stopped teaching it. You know, no, there's always somebody that will appreciate and honor your teaching. You know,
Yeah.
Uh,
don't waste your time on like put yourself down because of one or somebody that doesn't
Mm.
is not there yet. So
I find it sad. Yeah.
yeah, it is.
But she still does Reiki, she says. So that's the guy. He
yeah.
probably has so much energy, too much to give.
He
That
was
makes
just like,
himself very impressive.
yeah.
Renee, you got to start again.
Oh, I was going to say you have to. It's your responsibility in a way to honor your gifts. This is pressure, precious. I was going to pressure, precious. It comes from the divine, and you have to like
I know.
honor. Your gifts.
I'm serious. I'm gonna have to like look up on Netflix some documentaries on the Aboriginals because this man was wow, wow. As far as
Hey,
hello,
there he
baby.
is. Hello, baby.
I
Did
mean, I'm gonna have to look up Aboriginals because that man was wow. I don't know
Wow.
what kind of spiritual practices they do. I don't know anything about
Mm,
um, the Australian Aborigines, but wow.
yeah.
because the gifts you have is connected to the divine, and the divine is connected to your gifts
Yeah.
in a way. So
Sorry, I had to show baby because I rarely see him sleeping. He's
Well,
hyper.
you just got to grab the
uh,
ladder and put your back up against the wall and hang. You
maybe
know.
he learned his lesson.
He just shut up and slept. But
Yeah,
yeah, Renee, it's your gift to this world.
yeah. People need you. We're here to uh, help others, so,
Yeah,
I- and others help us. So it's two-way thing. So.
yeah.
Well, we don't have anybody else, Renee, that wants readings because I don't have very many. It's not like when going to like who's got like thousands and thousands and thousands of subscribers, and there's 357 people in the chat. So,
Yeah, but Renee, Kathy, when did you start your channel?
I don't know. May.
Yeah, give yourself time.
Yeah.
You'll be noticed, and you're inviting people, and
Mm.
yeah, give yourself time. You you're gonna grow. I'm
I
Well,
pretty
was
sure you will.
I
I was the first one up Twitter. I was the first one invited in China. So
Yeah.
it was an honor.
thank you, Ron. That makes me
Well,
sweet. But
Yeah.
um, let's see what I was
Oh
gonna say.
shoot.
I started in May, and then I had like a couple of months off because it was horrible. It
oh,
was the storm season went
guess who's
crazy,
here?
Oh.
so I had migraines constantly because
Gue-
the
Guess who's in the
the
house? Guess who's in the house? Greta
who's
is
in the
here.
house?
Greta.
Greater.
Yeah,
Greeter!
Greta.
Where's my missing file not at?
Wow. It's not in your hands right now.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
funny.
Where's my
Greta, you had a
missing
question
phone at?
from Greta last week, last Saturday
Bathroom.
in the bathroom.
In the
Oh,
bathroom. I don't know. Pipes. Bathroom.
maybe she flushed it.
I need to work on that, finding stuff because a lot of
Yeah.
people are looking and I'm not able to do
Well,
that. I do remote viewings, but not like that.
yeah, it's like some people can like they're like, oh, it's behind this and under that, and I'm like, well, I'm in the
Yeah.
room. I know I'm in the room. Or like the Mims with the recliner. It's like there's a room and it's all kind of foggy looking, but the recliner is the only thing that's delineated. So I know that either it's in or under or something like that, a recliner. It's just it's like that one. It was I saw a desk and it for some reason the desk. I mean, I had a vision of yellow. Don't know why. And a desk directly up against a window, and I was like, okay, tell me where the folder is. Show me the folder, please. And it didn't happen.
But I feel that it is high. It's not. The lady was on a ladder, and you mentioned the ladder, so it is high.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
is
There was
high.
like a an A frame. I was wanting to say maybe it was one of those picture frames that you know are on an A frame, or I don't know.
Kaya put toilet paper, toilet paper, toilet. I need to work on that. The desk is pale yellow by the window.
Oh my God, the desk is pale yellow. Oh my God.
There you go. I was going to say something stupid. Is the desk made out of toilet paper?
No,
Oh no.
no, that might be something you find in my house though, because I try all kinds of stuff in Minecraft. So yeah, I
Greeter TK, did she have a question
Yeah, she had it
from
last week.
yes,
etc.?
yes, yes. Sorry, I forgot. Reader,
uh, I
if
know,
you
woman, you're seeing the room.
Jesus. Yeah. Wow.
okay, greeter, will just wondering, will my sister be safe going to an assisted living place in October? She refuses to go. Oopsie. Okay,
What?
I'm gonna try to do something here. I can't. I need to go back up. I am
Well,
so
she
sorry.
says, not today. Just wanted to say hi and listen to you all.
Oh,
She doesn't want.
you don't want to have the answer?
No, she doesn't want to worry about the answer.
Okay
Okay.
then. You change your mind.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
Do
think
do
she
we
must
want to
be
see if
busy.
everybody wants some spiritual? Everybody wants a oracle card or a spiritual AF card
Or rebel deck.
or a rebel deck.
You know those F word cards?
Yeah.
Anybody?
Yeah, I just don't. I don't ever say the F word, and I almost am self conscious about it because if I was mad and I was really hot under the collar and I was I could just say it, but in conversation, it's like I guess I grew up in the wrong time period or something, but I can't do it. I just can't.
I know what you mean.
I did
I
on my channel. I say the word on my channel. But on somebody else's channel, I'm careful.
but French Canadians say the word all the time because it
Yeah.
means nothing. You know, if
Yeah,
we're
I
all
don't
hooked up,
understand
we'll
why.
say the F word. I'm all effed up, but it means nothing to us. We never knew that unless we grew up in in an anglophone environment. We don't know that it is a bad word.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
Elvira Rosa wants a yes, please. She with a smile at the end.
so
I
who
tell my
wants
dog to shut up.
Dale Christine?
She's wah, wah, wah.
I don't have any rebel or F word cards, but I do have my grandmother's oracle.
Yeah,
Cool.
and they're funny.
Don't know. We'll find out.
Okay. Oh boy. Elvira Rosa, here's your card from the Rebel deck. It says you need some F yoga in your life. I think you better go see Jay. It says ancient shit is cool. There you go. Go see Herc 213. He does some yoga.
Who are we reading on?
Elvira. Rosa.
Oh, there.
Oh, I was reading on the Dale.
Oh,
Oh, Deb.
oh,
Okay.
he says I hate the rebel deck. Okay, I didn't do. I did the Elvira. So
Okay.
Uh,
Courage is knowing it might hurt and doing it anyway. Stupidity is the same. That's why life is hard. What is the difference between courage and stupidity in your life? A big part of adulting is not crossing the line where your rebelliousness turns into recklessness. People who ride this line most gracefully usually have a clear eye on their values and a good friend or two who will tell them when they're being a dumbass. If you can't decide if you're being brave or stupid, call a friend. Hint, don't call a dumbass friend though.
okay.
well, my cards don't work, guys. It's just not made for one card draws.
Okay, I got Rita wanted a rebel card. It says stop obsessing. You are not the F center of the universe. I would change that to you are the center of the universe because you're all connected. I
So
would
who are
change
we
that.
doing now?
Who are
Greeter?
doing
I did Greta.
reader? Okay. The world doesn't owe you anything. Acting like the world owes you something keeps you in a mentality of scarcity. Here's the hard truth. The universe never borrowed anything from you. All the gifts she's given you so far have been gifts. If you treat anything in everything in your life like that, you'll be a lot happier. Unless you're a dick, then you'll just be grumpy. It's your choice, boo boo.
And and Greeter, I got the rutilated quartz for you as a card. It is to work the solar plexus chakra, and it's about confidence. No one will believe in you if you don't believe in yourself. Be your own cheerleader. I know
Oh,
it's
I
not
like
as
that.
fun as those guys, but you,
I like that though. I like that.
I don't know if Herc wanted one or if Cecile, I think. Cecile said, I'll take any card. I put my faith or feeling in your hands. Uh,
yeah. Cecile, I got the Solidite for you to work on the throat chakra. Vulnerability. Showing vulnerability is a sign of strength because you acknowledge it and it takes courage to do that. By acknowledging it, then work on it. I missed Elvira. I'm going to do one for Elvira while you guys are doing the others.
Okay. Um, Ancient proverb: if you meet more than two assholes a day, you're it. And Anais Nin said, "We don't see things as they are; we see them as we are." So one or two assholes could be random. Three assholes is a clear sign you got on your sphincter glasses. Take a moment to check in with your perception of things. It might just be that you, Cupcake, are the asshole. Luckily for you and everyone else, you've got the power to change that.
Those are
You always,
good. They're rude,
yeah.
but they're true.
I mean,
yeah.
it's ooh,
Elvira, I got the rainbow moonstone for you. It is for the crown chakra. Calmness. To calm your monkey mind, do not feed the animal. To calm the monkey mind, do not feed the animal. Is there someone I didn't give a card to yet?
Uh,
Rested? I just want to add that part.
maybe Greta. I don't know. I took one. I took a
I think
rebel.
I gave one to Greeter. Greeter, did I miss you?
Maybe you did.
Okay, this one's for Dill Christine because she's
And
wanting some love and kindness.
Hmm.
Earth Mother. This is from the Angels and Oracles deck. Isn't it gorgeous?
Yeah.
And it says, feel loved and comforted. You know, there's so many times that we, even if no one is with us, if we snuggle up in a blanket, get, you know, some hot tea and just be, you can figure out so much stuff. So get somewhere and feel loved and comforted.
that's beautiful. If
I
you,
pulled one for Cecile, and it's healing. She said, Cecile said, I'll take any card. I put my faith or feelings in your hand. So I pulled a healing card from the what is called the Secret of Light language.
oh yeah,
Okay. So as you could see, look at the colors and the amazing energy in that card. So,
mm,
and I'll read what it says. It says, right now, healing is taking place to support you understand understanding of the gifts in your experiences. Weird or difficult circumstances can often be a fast track path to your desires until we recognize oh boy sub subtle, I don't know how to say that word, imbalances. The best
subtle,
way subtle, yeah, something
subtle.
like that. Imbalances, the best way to clean up outdated beliefs is to have our buttons pushed. Buttons are created by continued attention to unbalanced thoughts, ideas, or beliefs. Every time we are reminded of or talk about a hurt, it pushes a button and reopens a wound that we are yet to heal. Wounds are created by mental, spiritual, or physical drama. Poking at them will prolong the healing process. Leave them alone so balance can be restored and wholeness can return. Inspired actions of healing may include seeing therapists, consulting a medical profession, or spending time in the ocean. Focusing on what you love is also healing. All is perfect in every moment, even if we can't see it at the time. That's the message.
And Dale, Christine said that that's a deck of cards she wants. If you could draw one for her.
And this,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
secret of light. Okay.
And Kaya, I do have one for you. It is the throat chakra, lapis lazuli. Lapis lazuli. Huh? Lazuli.
Yeah.
Lapis lazuli. Okay. Expressions. Sorry. Express your true self. The world needs you. That's for you, Kaya. I hope it makes up for not finding the file folder that you're looking for.
Oh, and Kaya, what kind do you want? Do you want the spiritual AF cards? Do you want the angels and ancestors? Do you want? I've got sacred Earth Oracle. What do you want?
Yes, you
Okay.
do have a lot of love to give to the world, and we appreciate it, Kaya.
Yeah,
Okay.
we
I
do.
put, yeah. I pulled a
Not
card
the
for
cussing
Dale.
one? Okay.
Dale from the Secret Language of Light. And it says, "Let your light shine." Number 45. Look at the card. It's amazing.
No, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's
Look,
beautiful.
look, look at the heart on above.
Yeah, yeah, it's
So that's the
beautiful.
card I pulled for you. And it says, number 45. Uh, Today, embrace your uniqueness. Say to yourself, "I am so pleased and honored to be me." Embrace the parts of you that may feel a little strange. You feel this way because you resist experiencing the fullness of you. We can all feel a little odd or particular at times, longing to be like everyone else, just fit in. But compromise breeds resentment. Locking yourself in the presence of what others want will will struggle your soul and split you in two. Accept yourself. Set yourself free from judgment and what you perceive others think about you. Let your soul shine outward, and inspire others to connect. Embrace the shine, embrace and shine their truth. When we are aligned with our soul, we feel loved and satisfied. We no longer need others to lean on to fulfill our perceived voids or be or to be different. Uh, Let me see. Turn the page. To do to who they are. Instead, we want to be with others for the pure joy of it. Create new ways towards anything that is of interest to you. Can you feel relief wash over you? You are beautiful. That's the message I got for you.
Wow.
That's beautiful.
And this one says, oops, this way. It's got a stag, and it says, trust and thrive. And what I'm thinking that is, you know, so many times we don't trust ourselves. We
Yeah.
don't trust our judgment. We don't trust our intuition. Um, we talk to ourselves horrible, you know,
Yeah.
and it's, yes, you need to trust other people that you love and build that trust. But how can you build trust with someone else if you do not have it in yourself? You've
Mm.
got to have self-love but also self-trust. And it says right there, you will thrive.
Hmm.
Stag. That's my family crest.
There
Really,
you go.
Yes, the
that's
stag.
cool.
Yeah. It was funny when we were doing our genealogy. I was the first to dabble in it just for fun, and I found the crest and my mother's crest, and well, everybody's crest in Quebec, unless you're from a very, very old family, is about a knight. And you have the headpiece, like the French headpiece of the knight with all those feathers and everything.
Hmm.
So I was showing the different crests for my mother's family. And then I got to my father and I dropped the stag. Everybody started laughing because, they felt that they were royalty, not thinking that a knight is actually, you know, it wasn't royalty. It was someone at the service of the novelty, right? That was so funny.
Hey, Sophie, you look like you're having a baby.
Yes. I look like the Nine of Pentacles.
Yeah, yeah, you talk about a gilded cage. You're gonna have to get him a gilded cage to take him out in the moonlight for a stroll.
Yes,
You're just gonna
that's
have to
right.
buy one of those little bitty ones so you can hold it easy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Not too heavy. Not too heavy, baby.
Well, folks, we have been on here for 2.5 hours, and
Yeah.
my phone is about to die. It says I've got 10% of battery life left. So since the somebody has taken my charging cord into the house where I bought one specifically for here, and nobody was supposed to move it,
Your
we
Yeah.
hubby.
shall.
We shall.
He needed to do the sanding. Plug it in.
Well, thank you
Well,
very much for having me.
yeah,
That
thank
was
you.
Well,
very
I
nice. I
always
really
enjoy
enjoyed
you
it.
so much, Sophie. You're just the best, and it seems like I love reading with you because I mean, me and Ron and you all just kind of bounce off of each other. It seems like I'll
Yeah.
start a reading, and you know, then Ron gets one part, then you get the thing at the end to kind of wrap it all up, and it's just awesome.
Yeah,
That
Well,
we're
you know,
on the
my,
same wavelength,
yeah.
practically,
yeah,
right?
So
Yeah.
I
yeah.
gonna see you guys on Saturday on my channel, both of you.
Sure.
Saturday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless my brother needs me, I shall be there.
Okay.
Okay. Let
Bye,
me
y'all.
know.
Bye,
Bye. Thank
everybody.
you for coming.
Bye. Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.
Thank you so much for coming. The chat peoples are the best peoples.
Yes.
I'll see you all in the chat between now and then. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.